Mm, yeah, I think we're live. So we're gonna go ahead and say hi. I'm John, and that's my time. It is the 25th of April. I had lost control of myself and was spinning away in my chair, and it is Saturday. So of course it's gonna be our 15-minute blog. And seeing as it's Saturday, let's talk about health. In my health news, I am still gaining weight. This is kind of counterintuitive considering I have been, putting a little bit more extra effort into like trying to get myself in shape, waking up in the morning, trying to get walks in. But I did skip out on that for Thursday, Friday because I felt like rest days in order, and it made sense for it to be the same rest day as I use for my vlog, just all around rest day. Unfortunately, that results in poundage gain. Also, I've been, napping and eating like crap, so that probably doesn't help. But I have been energetic other than the naps lately, and pretty positive. I've been getting a lot of stuff done. I have also been a little bit irritable. I don't know if you guys have noticed my grumpiness. It's been a thing. Um, and I do apologize to anyone who has encountered my grumpiness. You don't deserve this. You deserve only the best of John. But I am what I am, and sometimes I'm grumpy. So, yeah. In terms of channel progress, I got that haircut video to be readable in Movie Studio, which is something that was kind of frustratingly difficult. Wouldn't expect it to be so, but apparently going from an iPhone to a PC, not Mac, the situation with that seems to make it a little bit less uh, usable in at least Movie Studio. My computer had no problems just seeing the video, but the Movie Studio program that I use to edit videos was trying to get me to download QuickTime, and I went and did it. I downloaded QuickTime, and it still didn't function. So I ended up going through some weird hacky methodology that involved um, downloading. See, I had things that I did. I took the video file, I encoded it with WinRAR, then I extracted it, then I used Handbrake to change the format to MP3, MP4, and sorry, I got dizzy from all the things that extra steps I had to take, and I guess like I had already tried changing the format before that, and that didn't work. So like having it re-encoded as an MP4 wasn't the only step that was necessary. The um, the extracting and zipping process was apparently somehow helpful. That was super weird. I'm sure there's some logic to it, but I don't know. It worked out in the end, so we're happy. I'm not satisfied with the sound quality though. The actual sound quality, because that was done in a bathroom and with a cell phone microphone, wasn't that great. So I'm trying to fix it in Audacity. So we're trying to make it a little bit better, like in terms of like I don't want it to be so echoey, and I'm not really certain. I'm kind of looking at ways to fix that. I've googled methods to do so, and sometimes it looks like there's add-ons and things that I need to look at. I'll figure it out. It's just something that I gotta do. Another project that I gotta do that I've been looking at was making a font to use on YouTube, like for thumbnails. Um, Something that will stand out enough so that I can say this is what the video is, that you can tell from a glance from looking at the thumbnail. Like some of my walkthrough videos are the thumbnail I used was just like the title of the dungeon, which is okay, but I think it could be better if I had some like verbiage on there to explain that is in fact a walkthrough or something to that effect, something that'll like make it pop. Um, but that's going to be a project. I'm going to have to like figure out, either I'm going to have to figure out how to take some font that is already made that is usable and use that, or perhaps make my own in whatever GIMP or something. And yeah, It'll be a thing. In gaming news, Animal Crossing has been updating rather regularly. But in this most recent update, there was some nerfs as well as the um, Earth Day event. They had some nerfs to the interest rates that you got from the savings account. So people who were like time traveling couldn't just make a whole bunch of bells off of time traveling uh, and having a lump sum in their savings account, right? They can't play the Futurama Fry game where they just put like $1 in there and then come back 1,000 years later and have $1 million. But they also took the like really expensive insect spawns that were being exploited and they reduced them. They made it so that they don't spawn as often. People were doing Spider Island and Scorpion Island depending on how they set up their time and date and all that. And they were using that to make a whole lot of bells, and now they've sort of tried to stop that from being a thing. They're trying to make it so that people still take their game slow, which is kind of how it's meant to be taken. And I get that, but some people are still like obviously not going to be happy about that because that's how they were playing the game, and they wanted that to be the way they played the game. So it's going to be a bumpy ride in their social media for a little while. I'm pretty sure. Nintendo had a bit of an issue yesterday. They announced that there was a large sum of their accounts that got hacked. So like something in the nature when I read it was 160,000 accounts were hacked, like name, date, location, birth date, and all that sort of thing. Were out. If you had like credit card information on there, they were using it to buy Fortnite V-Bucks and all this stuff. So if you do have a Nintendo account, it probably would be in your best interest to change your password and get a two-factor authentication, something to make yourself a little bit more safe. I don't know that I believe that they have made an announcement to those who are affected that they're aware of. So you got to think that people that they're not aware of were affected if they didn't announce it to everybody. But there's like news articles I've been seeing about it, so I'm guessing it's a big enough deal that it's something that they want to keep from being a bigger problem. In animal news, we've got our hawk doing his walks, and he's enjoying them. He has been pretty well behaved, honestly. He's been keeping me moving mostly. I have Maya doesn't like it when he pulls, so we kind of have him trained to not sort of jump bolt ahead and that sort of thing. But whenever I am on my way back, we'll do like a little sprint, and he loves that because he just goes full bore. He will just like be the I'm like a dude. If you ever seen like those dudes on skateboards being pulled by a dog, it's kind of like that, but I'm not on a skateboard. I'm just on my feet, so I'm just like sort of feeling a little bit more like forward momentum than I'm actually putting forth. It's pretty intense. And he's not a big dog, so you wouldn't think that that would be the case. He's just a tiny corgi, so him being able to give me that much of a forward push is impressive. Of course, if like he's not like strong enough to pull me down or anything, but like if it's like I'm already like moving, I'm in the air, right? And he's going to give me a little bit of momentum, so that's fun. It's kind of feels like you're getting a sleigh dog going. He's been super barky all day. I'm not really sure why. He's been wanting to go in and out and been barking at every shadow and anything. So he's like trying to be super protective or something. He's just thinking that something's just around the corner or outside the window or something, and he's been just like super excited. I don't know why. Dogs are weird. It is what it is. I've got a lot more time than I realized. It's gonna be 5 minutes, dang. And I don't have that much more to say. I feel like I said a lot, but 15 minutes is 15 minutes. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it for today, and I'll leave you guys with a question of any cool fonts that you guys have seen in video thumbnails that you would say are good to kind of get ideas off of. If you have any cool thumbnail video, those things, the fonts that you've seen that you're like, oh, that really stands out, that really gets my attention, that really serves a purpose, I would be glad to see them. Just show me in the comments. For now, I will see you guys next video, and good luck, have fun.